Good Tuesday morning. Meteorologist Jeremy Baker here, and I've got your forecast on this cloudy start to the day. Of course, as always, following along on Facebook, so feel free to ask any questions, say anything, tell any jokes, whatever you like. Tell me what you had for breakfast. All right, so here's a live look outside. You can see Morgan's Wonderland Camp and Skycam showing a lot of cloud cover, but the clouds are starting to break up over Calaveras Lake. And at the San Antonio airport, also gray skies, but we should tap into plenty of sunshine this afternoon as the day wears on. So it's almost like a typical summer-like pattern we're in, but the cooler temperatures. We definitely need some assistance with the rainfall. The aquifer dropped another 2/3 of a foot to 625.7, so very low. And this time of year we should be more like in the 660s. So we're nowhere close to average. So we desperately need some rainfall, or we're going to get more restrictions, I would think. All right, so at the San Antonio airport right now, cloudy skies 74, Stinson also cloudy and 73, barometer a little higher than last night, 10-20 millibars. Winds are calm, 3-mile-per-hour winds. We could use a little bit of that wind to help mix up the sky a bit and get that sun to come out. Humidity is at 82%, so it's fairly high right now with that higher dew point of 68. That's actually higher than what it was yesterday. It was mostly in the lower 60s, so it is feeling a little muggier out there. Of course, once the sun comes out, the dew point also goes down as the temperature rises. We're seeing 71 in Del Rio, 77 Eagle Pass, 77 in Carrizo Springs, Bernie at 72, Seguin 73, San Marcos 74, and 73 in Fredericksburg. Lots of 70s this morning. Here's the humidity forecast. Again, we're going to be in the 60s. This is what I was saying last night. Same thing today. All the way through the middle of next week, a few ups and downs, especially, say, Saturday and the next Tuesday. But I'm thinking it's going to go up a little more heading into Tuesday and Wednesday and Halloween because we have rain chances returning. Here's the radar. No rain today. We do have that cloud cover out there plaguing parts of our area. Looks like south of San Antonio, seeing more sunshine, and east of San Antonio, off to the northwest around the hill country. It's more cloud cover though. And there's the water vapor imagery where you have the oranges. That's where the drier air is. Also where you have the darker grays with the black. That's also very dry air. And last night we had that milky white over top of us a bit. Now it's more of that dark color, and you can see a lot of that orange getting set to move in, and that's high pressure moving in to bring us a nice dry string of days. Of course, we could use the rainfall. All right, here's the future cast. Here we are at 5 o'clock this afternoon. Most of the clouds break up, and then we'll see a good amount of sunshine during the afternoon. Could take some areas a little bit longer, but most of us should see a good amount. Heading into later today, temperatures ending up mostly in the middle to upper, this is actually tomorrow morning rather, excuse me, 8 a.m. tomorrow morning. Temperatures starting out tomorrow in the upper 50s in the hill country, low to mid 60s for everybody else, so a cool, crisp start to the day, and then a warm finish. Once again, the clouds break up, whatever forms, and we end up in the mid to upper 80s to near 90. And then, as we head into Thursday, we're just going to hit the repeat button again. Starting out in the morning in the 60s, maybe a bit more cloud cover. If that's the case, then temperatures will be kept up a little higher overnight. Less cloud cover, a little cooler. Of course, again, the clouds break up in the afternoon, and we end up in the mid-80s and some upper 80s Thursday afternoon. So at least we're mostly out of the 90s. So today's forecast, we got the clouds now. We should get rid of them sometime in the early afternoon, I'm thinking. High temperature ending up in the upper 80s. We should be in the 80s by noon or so, or at least close to it. And then for this evening, starting out mostly clear, clouds coming in late, a low of 66, and sunset 6:56 now today. So it was 57 yesterday. It's a minute earlier today as those days become shorter. And here is that 14-day forecast. The first 7 days showing 88 today, 90 tomorrow, 89 Thursday, 89 Friday. Really, no day is different. Friday showing complete sun though. I'm thinking we'll have a few clouds in the morning. This weekend looking good too. Mostly sunny to sunny skies, highs in the mid to upper 80s, lows in the low to mid 60s. Same story on Monday. Then the remainder of the 14-day, Tuesday, a high of 89. Then we introduce a 10% chance for a shower, mainly in the afternoon, very isolated. Then a cold front comes through Wednesday into Halloween, dropping our temperatures. 89 for a high Wednesday, 60 for a low Halloween morning, 80 for a high on Halloween day itself, and we have a 30% chance of rain. So maybe you incorporate an umbrella or something into your kid's costume, maybe a poncho, if that'll work. But make sure they bundle up, especially if they're going to dress up for school in a Halloween costume or whatever it may be. 60s, kind of cool. In the hill country, mid 50s probably. And then as we move beyond that, we keep the rain chances around 20% through the first weekend of November, including when we fall back on Sunday, November 3rd. Just 2 more weeks away for that. All right, that's your forecast. I'll have more today in Ken's 5 News at noon, and Audrey Castorena will have your news, and we hope to see you then. Bye-bye.